And CIAA tournament men's quarterfinal action begins with the defending champs Virginia State taking on upset-minded Lincoln. One of the things we always talk about, does it help you to have that game under your belt already? We'll see if it pays dividends for them early on. And the Trojans one team per game. Lincoln very tall on the inside. They're going to try to use that to their advantage.
Count.
This is Bridges, fires his first jump shot and gets wedged between the iron and the back.
One of about 3 coaches in the conference, 2 actually, but it's one CIAA college at different schools. Cleo Hill, one at Shaw and Winston-Salem State.
Jump hook in Newark at the line. 61% on the year, and this is his first. No surprise that Julius Hodge has a number of guys from New York. Fader, no good. Rebound down to Johnson Jr. And here come the Lions in transition. Stop, pop, jump shot is good.
Athletic, can make some plays inside out, can run the floor, can be a good matchup with the post guys of Virginia State. That's a good start for them.
Straight off the Lions up by 2 here early.
Has had some solid 3-point shooting ball games as of late.
Trojans look to make the match, and they do. Who else good? Rebound pulled away by Coleman. Trojans will push off the miss. Inside, nice slip to the basket. Shillingford now in the game, 7-footer, sophomore, wearing number 5, pull-up jump shot. Cooper goes inside, knocked away, picks it up, and goes glass. But the shot clock by champs up 1 here early and pressing here against Lincoln, who had a bit of some difficulty against Shaw the other night, but solving it here today without a shot clock becoming a factor here on this trip. 5 to shoot, going up strong, spins out though, and then the follow is good here right now. Shot clock under 10 for Johnson, wants to do it himself and knocks it in.
They were moving the ball, they're moving people. Last 2 or 3 possessions, they've struggled to score. Lincoln's done a good job in kind of holding the run.
And it's been one of the recipes to success. Baseline jump shot, spins away for Wimbush. Last touch by
athletic ability. Doesn't score quite as much as he used to, but gives him valued minutes.
And one of those veteran guys off the bench that comes in to contribute. And now to Jared White, who just came in. White eyeing one, instead goes to the low blocks. Operating, jump hook, no. We were talking about, can Lincoln hang in this one into the second half as the 3 goes on you as the game goes along? Will that be the effect, right?
Well, they wear on you, and they've got their long. Tough break that time for Wimbush. Got
to do is string together 1 by 1, right?
Win 1, and they'll tell you, hey, you can come back again.
So here is the freshman from Orlando.
Gets rebounds, contest shots. That gap is going to be available for Virginia State the next time they run that zone there.
So Julius Olanriwaju at the line. Second try, rebound down to Hilliard.
That's unusual for him. Shoots about 87% from the free throw line.
Quick 3 on the side by Hopkins, and it's
time tonight that Virginia State's been able to find somebody in transition wide open for a jump shot.
Boy, and the answer by Amadou Fall.
To think about.
6 on the shot clock as they inbound it. Fade and a fire in the roll.
I've heard the same thing. That's why they like, when I come around, they always start smiling and say, all right, here, you take it. You take it. But see, he gives us a hard time all the time.
Easier said than done.
Ricardo still right? Sitting there. Okay.
Just take it. And Lincoln trying to turn defense into offense here. Fall knocks in on the
player. Recognize, hey, we got to get a basket. We got to get some rhythm. We talked about it with his effect. It doesn't. You would think a guy that's averaging about 4 3-point shooters, only made 9 threes this season, but just beats you off the bounce. Scores on the defensive side in the system. Took you one-on-one. Goes
minutes to go in the half. Lob poked away, and finally down to Anderson. Here comes Anderson down the lane, and a foul on a reach-in. And to your point, Stan, he's assists per game, but looking right now to maybe assert himself a little bit to get this club on.
Can make this more of a half-court, three-quarter court ball game.
There's the steal to Hopkins. He'll go up, lay it in for two, and too strong. They'll battle for it. And Hopkins out of the pack.
Got a post running.
Oh, Stan, you got good eye. Over. You feel the momentum. Going over to the guys in all orange now. Cooper going to drive. Again, contact.
Hey, mad at him. Official say, hey, break it up. Not a dead ball.
Cooper's 4 of 4 from the line.
Anderson's only made 11 threes.
Little stop and
zone works.
Little stop and go by Cooper. Drive baseline, hand it off to Coleman underneath. Cooper in no hurry here. Goes away from the screen, floater up off the glass.
Lions need a basket badly.
Down by 8, flashing to the elbow, and Ronald.
Don't want him thinking, okay, I've only made 11. I've made 2 tonight, so tonight's my night.
Cooper drives again, scoops it in.
It's his night.
That foul was on Tim Ochunuku, his second. So 1 and 1.
They take 116 out, put another one in, and make your free throws. Great way to get it.
Drive in, floats it up, tip, follow! At the buzzer by Davian Coleman, who's had a night. Yeah. If you're Julius Hodge, where do you go to get the offense started?
Well, you had a good look a minute ago, and you
inside, and Tropnos might have had it partially blocked. Out of the pack, and here comes Cooper. Cooper head of steam, drops it off. What a pass! Lincoln's got to get something going, and you feel like Ronald Bridges, who only had a bucket in the first half, averages about 13 a game, has got to find.
So getting him involved, I think, is also going to be a key. You're asking about what you got to do. I think you got to find a way to probe the defense of Virginia State and go inside, outside, and score.
First half, lines up the 3, misses it. Rebound down to Hopkins. Hopkins head of speed. What a drop off to Cooper. Gives it right back to long hit ahead. Bounces off the backboard into the hands of William Hopkins. Down the lane. Trojans.
Right there on the bench. I think one of these days you're going to hear his name as a head coach. Played at ODU from the North Carolina area, but a very, very solid young coach for that.
Ochunuku, one of them, but he just picked up his 3rd personal foul, so he takes a seat. Coleman on the bench also. White turns and fires. And
they don't lie. Anyway, missed jump shot.
May not recover from that. Lincoln try to get things going. Shot clock under 10. Anderson swings it back up front. A drive and a scooper, and it's.
And he's one of those guys I think can have some dominance in the CIAA because he moves well at 6'5", 6'6" maybe. He's got to polish some things, I think. But I think, again, you've got a great nucleus of players to build on for Lincoln for the future with this young man fall on.
And over Shaw yesterday, 69-63. They came into the tournament having lost 8 in a row. Played well yesterday, but
pressure places in basketball. One of the,
is.
You know, you say Virginia Union, you talk about championships.
89 now. Cooper operating, fakes the pass, finishes, and is fouled.
Defender on his back, gets fouled on one side, blocked on the other, and gets a possible 3-point play. Jacob Cooper.
15 points. Opening minutes of the second half, leading by 12. Cooper going to drive again. This time it's swatted away by Tropnos. Trojans get it back.
With the 12-28 marker, he picks up the 3rd foul, but down 14.
Off the steal, Hilliard goes up, misses the dunk. Of 15 here in the second half, and they turn it over again. And Wimbush wrapped up.
I can't remember. It was a long time ago. And I was going through the record books. You know, Jackie is one of the all-time of the Division II.
Right?
Division II Hampton Pirates is one of the be somebody important. Playing in CIAA.
That's big. Yeah, big time three.
Virginia State right now, you've got a comfortable margin. Is take your time. You don't have to have the home run play right now. You don't have to have, those guys are banging.
Anderson pulls up, doesn't get the roll, ball batted out. Hopkins runs it down, one man to beat, glides in, and
Trojan team.
William Hopkins out in transition. He's got 13 now. And the runner is good. Hilliard drives in, glides, and the left-hand finish.
Wow, it looked like they were
Scored 20 or more points. He's got 13 right now, but he's had to earn it 4 of 12 from the floor.
I've seen him do before.
Cooper into some traffic, scrambling for it, gets it right back. Lost it again.
You say it, Scott said it. Get on Scott for Jay. Leave me alone. I got enough issues.
Court for Julius Olariwaju, 87% on the year. In as well, here with 6:54 to go.
Pushes in, he pushes him back, gets in the face, call foul. And see how, that's a little too close for an underclassman to get in the official's in the face. A little too close. Here's the last one. Tristan Langdon, our friend Tristan. Tristan Langdon.
Here's Bridges, drives in. You know, he's been in double figures 19 of the last 20 games. He scored 30 points, 34, 33. He's averaged 17 points over that.
Competitive this year.
Right.
Yeah, I think. I mean, they've lost, like I said, 2 of the last 8, but they've lost. They were 7 and 11 as far as games 10.
Under 5 to go.
Here we go. If you're coming back, Lincoln, you got to do it now.
4 tonight. And a swat there. I think it was Wimbush. Cooper gonna challenge, stops. And
Propman's had 43. Haven't got a lot of blocks today. Coleman's kind of dominated the paint on his end.
Bridges fires at Bridges. He had it poked away. And then stolen by Hopkins, who came from behind. Now Wimbush. Home at Virginia State, and a close one up at Lincoln, 59-53. And team which won the championship last year have a couple of those players back on this year's club.
Made some adjustments. Became more inside centric.
Wimbush had it blocked underneath. Fields had a couple cracks at it. Bridges for 3 in, knocked it in.
Yeah, so it's going to be a nice finish on the inside there by Big Timmy.
And Tim Ochenuku.
Those veteran players didn't score a lot last year, but came in, was a solid role player.
Against Bowie State. Under 2.5 left in this one still, though. Hopkins drives and lays it in.
More than ever present.
Cooper got a piece of it, then saves it ahead. And the tip follow. 6 rebounds, 5 assists, and 4 steals. What a game it has been for the senior. This Virginia State club has been really good today. They've kind of worn down Lincoln little by little as it. Olariwaju drives in and looking forward to the set. And we just get to the locker room here.
Let me just sit down. Especially since Blo's been there. They've won championships. They've played for championship. If not, he's very, very close to Harold Dean back in the day.
Just 27% from the floor. 4 players in double figures. One of 4 players in double figures.